Okay guys, well here we go, we're playing golf. I gotta pretend like I know what I'm doing, so here we go. Oh! Hey, welcome back. So glad you've joined us. Now we got a special treat for you. In this episode, you're gonna see a truck that we're auctioning off at a celebrity golf tournament. We have the Flames and the Oilers joining us. We're auctioning this truck off at the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center. You're gonna see a whole bunch of hockey stars, the guys from Hockey Night in Canada, and one crazy charity event, all coming up on this episode. Yeah, see, I can still use a driver and probably barely make it there. Good.
Come on, turn!
Oh! A good friend of mine and president of the Integrity Group of Companies, Dan, approached me with a cool charity event that was coming up for the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center. Now, if you've never heard of the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center, they're a group of people that want to help children and families in problem situations to help them move forwards, if they need legal help, to get legal help, or if they just need a place to stay out of trouble. You know, they provide that place to stay. I encourage you, check out the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center. They'd be a great charity for you to get involved with, and a good group of quality people just looking to help out the surrounding community. And so now I'm talking with my friend Dan, and he's like, well, Brad, like I can donate a truck. You take that truck, you just customize it, make it awesome, and let's auction this truck off at the charity event. The event's a 2-day event where it's a night, a day of golf, and then an evening where we're gonna auction a whole bunch of stuff off. Before we get into the event, let's talk about this truck. It's a 2021 F-150. That is a deep, dark blue, just like the alternate jersey for the Oilers. And so now that I have the truck in my possession, who am I calling? What are we doing? So we went and did what we always do. We call up our sponsors, Toyo Tires, one of the first guys we give a shout out to. They throw us a brand new set of the Toyo AT3s, a brand new tire that was just coming out when we released this build. Called up the guys down at Wheel Pros and Fuel Wheels, threw some beauty fuel wheels on this thing. Now, usually for a lift, we go with BDS. BDS sponsors this show, but there wasn't parts available, and with the tight deadline, I called up my Beltec representative. I was talking with him, and he's like, well, we're just developing the 6-inch lift for this truck. Would you do the first lift? And I was like, we love doing firsts, so bring it on down. Called up S&M Diesel. They got that lift on there for us. Called up Evolution Motorsports, because we want these headlights to be lit. See, Dion laughs at me when I say lit and shakes his head, so no lit. We want these headlights to be awesome, okay? And so we're gonna throw dual projectors in there, 2 Morimoto projectors. We're gonna etch them, do some demon eyes in there so that way they can glow any color we want. The guys from 5 Star Auto Accessories drew us a set of custom cut kickbacks. We called up the guys from Right Restyling, so some custom cat skin leather seats. Called up Last Resort Fab, got a custom sub box, speakers, lighting, amps, everything you can think of. This thing pounds. You know, we don't like to rush builds. You know, they say Rome wasn't built in a day. It kind of feels like this truck was built in a day, but there were certain parts that just weren't arriving. We could not have had any less time to do this. So much so that during the event, the stereo guy was there slipping that sub box in at the last second, just getting that thing in there. It's the day of the event. This is one of the most prestigious charity events to happen in Alberta, so we were just honored to be part of it. The whole purpose of the evening was to take and auction off the celebrity that you get to play golf with the following day for the tournament. And so, wow, did people step up to the plate. We had guys like Theo Fleury go for over $75,000, and in total, in the evening, we had over $1 million raised for the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center. We have yet to raffle off the truck and any items, but that night was just to auction off the celebrity hockey players that we had there. Had a whole bunch of Flames, a whole bunch of Oilers, some of the guys from Hockey Night in Canada there, hosting the event, talking about good times, bad times, rivalries between Flames and Oilers, because there's always the Battle of Alberta. And it was a very interesting night to see everybody come out to support such a great cause. Okay, so now it's the next day. We're going to the Red Deer Golf and Country Club. Like, when I tell you I suck at golf, like, that is not an exaggeration. I've probably played golf about 15 times in my life, most of those times being in high school. And so I'd probably played 5 times in the past 10 years. And so I knew I was just gonna embarrass myself. Yeah, see, I can still use a driver and probably barely make it there. It was a lot of fun, like, don't get me wrong, but there was people there on the opposite team of us. So we have Kevin McClellan playing with us, one of the Oilers, and I mean, dude was awesome. But on the other team, not only did they have a professional hockey player, but one of the guys that was on the golf team was an ex-PGA player. Like, and then there's me and my motley crew. Oh. Ow. Oh. I'm not gonna say that they suck, because they were all way better than me at golf. We had my good friend Terry. We had Dominic from Rocky Mountain Motorsports, the brand new racetrack that you're gonna see very soon. We had one of the reps from Memphis Audio come in. Memphis Audio did sponsor this truck. Now it's time for the evening event. This is where we take and bid on some awesome items donated by local businesses and raise some more money for the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center. And now it's time to auction off the truck. I really had no idea what it was gonna go for. You know, value-wise, we were sitting close to that $90,000 mark. So we were hoping to hit, you know, at least that $90,000 mark.
Here we go tonight, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don, are you ready?
Let's go!
Now we're going to 60,000. We've got 50, now 60. Look at that, 60, 70, we're at 70, now 80. I got a 70, now 80. All in, all done, all satisfied. Sold out. The Edmonton Oilers truck sells for $90,000.
We hit the 90K mark, and that's where she settled. And we were just so happy to see almost $100,000 raised from this item that we brought. You know, and I got the opportunity to go up there and speak, not realizing how much of a hurting unit I was, because I just didn't feel good, not realizing I had heat stroke.
You know, you guys, it's been an awesome day. It was great to be out on the course. You know, thanks to Mr. Terry. We had a blast with this truck. You know, thank you so much, Dan, for donating it.
I go up there and I speak. I forget half my notes, half the things I wanted to say. But what an event to be part of. I felt so honored, and a big shout out to Mr. Terry Lowen, who put on the whole event, and Abby Master Builder, who was the ones that sponsored the event to get everything going. And to see over $1 million raised for Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center, knowing that we will see children's lives changed because of what happened in that day, because we wanted to have fun. What an awesome thing to be part of, and we were just so grateful here at ABTV that we got to join. Hey guys, well, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of ABTV. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell notification so that way the next time we publish a video pops up. We have some crazy things coming out right away to show you guys, including a brand new racetrack, Rocky Mountain Motorsports. I can't wait to show you what's coming up on ABTV.